Foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Machakwadash, double honors to the elder apostles, great millstone, and salutation and much love to you, Akim, out there pushing out this word in truth and sincerity. And today I want to do a quick video, pretty much in addition to the video I did earlier, that great wrath is coming upon the whole world. And I'm just going to read some scriptures here to really hit the further push that point, okay? Because the Lord is going to come with great vengeance, okay, upon this earth. The Lord's going to bring great wrath, right? His jealousy, all right, for what these nations have done to the apple of his eye, which would be so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which are the true Hebrew Israelites according to the Bible. All right, the Lord's coming to bring vengeance upon these heathens and upon two-thirds of his own people, all right, for playing the harlot, all right, and going away from him and turning their backs on him. So he gonna do the same to them, and he gonna bring great judgment upon them. But nonetheless, let's just go ahead and jump into these scriptures. I don't want to make this too long. Just go straight to the points, and Lord's will is edifying. All right, I'm gonna go to Ezekiel 38, and I'm gonna start at 19, and it reads, "For in my jealousy and in the fire of my wrath have I spoken. Surely in the day there shall be a great shaking in the land of Israel." And this this is speaking, when the Lord had judged Israel back then by the Babylonians. But now, all right, us being in Babylon the Great, the Lord's going to judge the whole world this time, okay? He's not just going to punish his people, all right? He's going to punish the whole world for the pride, all right? And for the arrogancy of the world, all right? So it say, verse 20 says, "So that the fishes of the sea," and you got to remember that Israel is a people before it's a place. All right, so really, his main judgment is going to be upon his people, because that's who he really cares about. So, this, as the scriptures say, judgment shall begin in the house of Israel, of the Most High. So the house of the Most High consists of his people. All right, really, it's going to start within those that know they're Israelites, but it's gonna go. His wrath is going to fall upon all men this time. Okay, just like as before in the days of Noah, when he judged the whole earth, okay, and only 8 souls made it. Well, this time he's gonna judge the whole earth, and only the 1/3 of the nation of Israel is gonna be delivered, from great destruction. But you will have other heathens that don't get destroyed, through the nuclear missiles, because they're gonna be the first fruits of slavery. Okay, but they're not gonna receive salvation. They're just gonna escape the missiles, so to say, just so they can build up the kingdom of heaven and be the first fruits of slavery. Okay, because there's a balance to everything. There's going to be some that make it on the right hand side and some that make it on the left hand side, but they're not going to receive salvation. They're just going to happen to make it, not be destroyed by the missiles. Okay, especially the elite of Esau, or the elite of all the heathens. Okay, they're going to be in the little bunkers. They're gonna be in the spaceships, whatever, or whatever they're gonna do to be preserved from the missiles, just so they can be the first fruits of slavery. Okay, and back in Ezekiel 38 and 20, "So that the fishes of the sea and the fowls of the heaven and the beasts of the field and all creeping things that creep upon the earth and all the men that are upon the face of the earth shall shake at my presence." So everyone's gonna be shaking in their boots. All right. Everyone's going to be wailing. All right, people, great misery is going to come upon people when they see the Lord return in his power and in his glory. All right, I think that's in Matthew 25. Okay, let me see here real quick. Let me see. It says that he's going to come with all his power and his glory. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Bear with me 1 second. Let me just type it in here. Power, glory. Oh, gotta hit them keywords. Okay, so like your Matthew 24 and 30. "And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and they shall and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory." So everyone's gonna see, as it says in Revelation 1:7, every eye shall see him. Everyone's going to see the Lord return in his power in those chariots, all right, with his angels, all right, and they're going to be wailing. There's going to be gnashing of teeth, all right, mourning, because they're the fearful sight of the Lord returning, man. It's going to be a fearful sight in those that don't believe and have faith in Yahweh Shem Shai. So they're going to be trembling, all right, they're going to shake at his presence. Some people are going to die just from, having heart attacks, seeing the Lord return, all right. Read back in Ezekiel 38:20, and the mountains shall be thrown down. So all the governments of the world, all right, the powers at be, they're going to be casted down. They're going to be trodden under the foot of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, they're not going to be no more Illuminati, in the sense of, the elites of Esau. All right, there's not going to be a world central banks run by the Rothschilds. Okay, there's not going to be Chinese government, Korean, whatever. All them governments are going down. All right, and the steep places shall fall. And in those steep places is talking about. Let me see here, because it got a footnote in the scriptures. There's a footnote. Okay. It says, let me see here. Or a side, you got a little thing here. Where is it at? It says towers. For the word steep, it says towers or stars. Okay, so all the high and mighty of this society, there ain't gonna be none of that. Okay, there ain't gonna be no Donald Trumps and Queen Elizabeth. Okay, there ain't gonna be no the EU and NATO anymore. Okay, G20 summits, ain't gonna be none of that. All right, and it says, and every wall shall fall to the ground, and I will call for a sword against him throughout all my mountains, saith Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Every man's sword shall be against his brother. So this is going to be a time of great calamity. People are going to be fighting each other, right? There ain't going to be no love in the air, all right? And people are going to be, because the Lord could use other people to put you to death and not still be the sword of the Lord, okay? Verse 22, and I will plead against him with pestilence and with blood, and I will rain upon him and upon his bands and upon the many people that are with him, and overflowing rain and great hailstones, fire and brimstone. All right, so the Lord's going to bring the nuclear missiles to utterly destroy Esau's military. All right, and the chariots as well. All right, and Esau's whole society is going to crumble with fire and hailstone, man, and brimstone. All right, verse 23, thus will I magnify myself and sanctify myself, and I will be known in the eyes of many nations, and they shall know that I am Yahweh. So these nations are going to recognize that the power of Israel has returned. All right, when he comes with his great glory, all right, when he comes to bring utter destruction, people are going to have to acknowledge that Yahweh Shem Yahushai is the power, all right, to be feared, okay? And they're going to know that he's the power of Israel. All right, let's see how that day is going to sound. Malachi 4:1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven. All right, what's going to make the day burn in an oven? The nuclear missiles, that fire, hailstone, and brimstone that Lord's bringing. Okay, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble, and the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith Yahweh of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. So the Lord's not going to leave nothing left. All right, everything is going to be destroyed. The Lord's going to bring utter chaos. All right. The Lord is literally going to destroy the foundations of this place. All right. Nothing's going to be left. All right. Because if you leave a root left, the tree is liable to grow back. All right. So the Lord's going to destroy everything. All the philosophies. Okay. Any remembrance of this place is going to be blotted out. All right. After these nuclear missiles destroy this place. Okay. The Lord's going to bring heavy judgment, especially to America, because this is that great whore. All right, this is the place that his children had the worst captivity. All right, in the Americas. All right, this side of the world. So that's why, and rightfully so, it's going to be destroyed from coast to coast. All right, via them nuclear missiles. We can't say it enough. That's a prophetic. All right, that's prophecy right there. That the Lord is going to utterly destroy America via nuclear missiles in the midst of World War III, in the midst of him returning with his chariots. All right, in glory, all his power and his glory. All right, in that same time when he's zapping niggas, okay, zapping people in them chariots, and them nuclear missiles are coming, that's when the very elect is going to be saved, all right, and receive salvation. They're going to be called up into the sky to meet him in the air, okay? And that's what we long for, and that's what we hope for, and that's what we're waiting for, okay? We're patiently waiting for the Lord to return, all right, and to destroy this place, because we know when the destruction comes, all right, then salvation comes with it. Okay, salvation for the 1/3 of the nation of Israel, beginning with the 144,000 elect men that the Lord has ordained from the foundations of the earth. All right, so that's the day we are pressing towards, and what we got to keep pushing until the Lord returns, or until the Lord removes us off these streets, and the famine of the word comes. All right, Amos 8 and 11. Because right now you have the CEO of Google. He was before the Senate, or the representatives, whatever, the government, and they were asking him questions about hate speech and YouTube and all that, because Google owns YouTube. So they're going to start cracking down even harder on that. And I believe Google Plus is close to getting shut down. I'm not sure on the details, but I've seen that couple brothers done videos on them. I'm gonna have to check it out, get some further details. But the Lord is closing up the time window, all right, where you can get this word. All right, Isaiah 55:6. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found, because it's gonna be a time when you cannot find the Lord, when the prophets aren't gonna be out there. And the Lord's going to stop our mouths, so we're not going to be able to give you these breakdowns. We're not even going to be able to warn you anymore. All right, so now is the time to take heed to the warning that the Lord has given through the prophets of the Lord. Okay. Hey, with that, I don't want to watch his eyes was edifying. Until next time, shalom.